own experience, he was bringing his own vision of life, and that's what we, you know, effectively what we grew on. I mean, that has been the principle and remains the principle, that everyone is precious, everyone has their story, and that story is as important as anyone else's story. It has to be understood, even if we don't like it. You know, which is why we entertained, you know, like at the time when there was a lot of sort of that sort of skinhead British movement or whatever they called themselves in those days, those guys would turn up occasionally. Well, they were given a cup of tea, they were given respect, and they went away with it, you know, bleeding a piss and having had respect. And part of the principle that has always operated there in the house before Crass was that there must be respect, even if you don't agree with it. That's the beginning point. You know, conflict doesn't actually get you anywhere. It enlarges the problem. We got into plenty of it over the years, but always the principle was find the understanding point, find the meeting point, and it remains the principle, I think. And Steve and myself have had, you know, disagreements from the very start. You know, I came into punk through free jazz, European avant-garde music, modern classical music. That's what I like then, and I still like. You know, Steve brought sort of rock and roll into the house. I mean, I listened to rock, but it wasn't really my thing at all. But stick the two together and you've got something really fucking weird. Put two people like he and I together and you get something good. But most people don't do that. They stick in their own little milieu, they stick with their own class, they stick, etc. They stick with their own age group. And that was a sort of wonderful exercise in sort of like managing a diversity, making a new creation from it, which I think, you know, was why...
Yeah, and I think that must look really funny with me hanging around Nola Club as well. Who had a girl's name?
I tried it once or twice, but it didn't work.
But that was one of the key things about Crass. It was an extension of Dial House and the philosophy of the house, which is anybody could go there, like you say, with their own philosophy and their own creativity. And would it be fair to say Crass basically grew out of the Dial House idea? Yeah,
entirely. I mean, it was... I remember actually, pre-Crass, we had another outfit called Exit, which was sort of like pre-punk stuff. And I mean, again, it was very much DIY. Sometimes it was building up to about 30 or 40 people. And we'd just turn up at universities, particularly, were a good target, and just do something, you know, like we'd have a sort of band that anyone could play with. We'd have people doing all sorts of weird bits and pieces. So it was a piece of, you know, happening art, really. And that came about because initially Dial House was there as an example of possibility. As we found that actually the walls were defined not from within but from without, that we had to go outside and sort of actually, if you like, sort of say, well, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. Because actually we couldn't get that many people into the area. We've got 1 acre of land. In a way, it was taking out what we were trying to do in the house, and Exit was the first attempt at that, which was completely wild, completely anarchic, far more anarchic, in fact, than anything probably Crass did as a performance outfit. You know, it really was, you know, get on with it, if you can do it, do it. No, there was no consideration, no value judgment, a very effective outfit. So yes, everything has been an extension of the basic principle, and that is bring your own story, be your own self, to live your own life.
It's interesting to say Exit was more far out, so in fact you're saying that Crass actually had inbuilt parameters to what he was doing. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think it certainly is fair to say, and I think we broke out all the time, particularly by sort of bringing in other people like filmmakers, poets. You know, it seems now easy to sort of say, oh, well, that was happening, but in the day it was a difficult thing to do. People weren't coming along to a rock gig to see a poet or watch a difficult avant-garde film. Nowadays, it sort of seems quite ordinary.
Well, yeah, also I think you've got to remember in those days there weren't the internet, there was no computers, I don't think there was even video cameras in those days, it was all super-paper films, so to get the two together was really hard. Because I remember when we was arranging gigs in Crass, it was all done on the landline telephone. So, you know, it weren't those sort of things. I think people forget that, you know, it was...
Very much outside the traditional kind of rock circuit, it would be like a shed in the Lake District, right?
Yeah.